Bumming with Bob. Let's have a few brews. Let's have some fun with the Bum Wine crew. So kick your feet up and grab you a beer. 'Cause damn, man, I'm glad that you're here.
All right. This is Bum Wine Bob. Welcome to an all-new edition of Bum with Bobcat. We are streaming here live on the Bum Wine Bob YouTube channel as a celebration for hitting 350 subscribers. I know it is a small number for some, but for us here today, it is a celebration. So thank you for listening, watching, spreading the word of the best of the worst in cheap booze, the bottom shelf, bum wines, beers, 40s, malt liquor, all the stuff you grew up on. We cover here each and every week on Both Bobcat. We're getting some other pregame drinks in here as we get this party started here today. But joining me is the man of the hour. Roadhouse is here. Roadhouse, man, how you doing?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So this is something we've been shooting for a while. I really had to twist your arm to get you to start doing the podcast on video. And finally, it worked out. And I don't know how many episodes we've done, but I'm really excited.
Yeah, we were a little late to the YouTube game, so I kick myself for not really pushing that over the years.
Yeah.
So I get it, but here we are.
Better late than never.
Exactly. We're making up for lost time now. And as I say, 350, it's a small number in the grand scheme of the world of YouTube and streamers and everybody who's out there. So we will do our part to just keep growing. It's 350 now. We're eyeing 500 next, 1,000, and so on from there. So keep spreading the good word about the best of the worst in cheap booze. And look, we already got some people saying hi to Roadhouse in the chat here. You got hey, look, Jay Gordon here, RTSC Trading. Hi, Roadhouse. Say hi to me, Roadhouse. Will you say hi? Will you say hi to him, Roadhouse?
Jay Gordon. Yeah, that's my younger brother.
Yes. Yeah.
Watch what comes up next.
Yeah. Hey, it's a family affair here. Whatever it takes. Thanks for taking the time out of your busy schedule here to maybe crack open a drink or two with us on the podcast every week as we try to keep the ball rolling, have some fun. And as we said, this week we're celebrating 350 subscribers, and we're doing a special treat this week. And we had kind of kicked this around before.
Yes.
And we say the Manischewitz challenge because during one of the episodes we were streaming live, we had somebody bring up an idea of doing it. So let me play the clip really quick, and then you'll know kind of where we're going with this week's episode. If you want to see a Manischewitz episode, let us know.
I mean, it's kosher.
Oh, here we go. We got the challenge here for you. Want to see Roadhouse kill a pile of Manischewitz on cam in 10 minutes?
I could do it better. 10 minutes is a big number for me.
Yeah, and are we talking like the 750, milliliter bottle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what that one is.
Yeah.
There, most likely, not like the. I know that also comes in like the big jugs.
Yeah, I have that too here. But Horror Show, I got you, homie.
Yeah,
I got you.
You lay down the challenge to Roadhouse, he'll do it for you. Don't worry.
I'm already, a couple years.
Make it 5. He said make it 5 minutes then. So there it was. He laid down a challenge of a 10-minute Manischewitz wine, and then brought that to a 5-minute. So there's really no time limit on this challenge. It's really just to give it a shot and try it out. But we figured since he brought up the challenge for us here. We are going to invite him on to the show as well as we're welcoming Mr. 40-ounce Horror Show himself in the flesh.
Yeah, but
Joining us here. He's got the Ballantine Ale there. So cheers.
Cheers.
How we doing?
Cheers there. And here we go. We even got people here. We got Hector here said, cheers, guys. Just watched your Natty Daddy short. Natty Daddy just recently got discontinued from my area. I had Manischewitz Wine once before. So I don't know what. Maybe it's just going off the shelves over where Hector is.
Well, that's surprising because the Natty Daddy's a big seller.
Yeah, the big guy here. Yeah, it was pre-gaming earlier with the big guy. With the big guy here, but 40-ounce Horror Show. How you doing, man? Well, welcome to the show officially. I know you've always been supporting and in the chat and joining us from afar, but we said, hey, come on and join in the party with us here as we go on this journey today.
I appreciate the invite, man, and I got some Ballantine Ale that I'm sipping on. Picked up a 6-pack today.
Good deal.
I wasn't really sure what I was going to be sipping on. I got a few different things because I do travel around the country for work. So I do have a couple West Coast OEs on hand. Obviously, I have some East Coast OEs because I'm an East Coast guy. 40-ounce Fear sent me some St. Ides a couple weeks ago, so I have a little bit of that. But I figured that I would just, keep it OG for my area. Pick up a 6-pack of Ballantine Ale. We don't have the 40s here, unfortunately, just the 6-packs, the 16-ounce cans, the pounders. But it gets the job done, So,
yeah, it does.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Any way you look at it, if it's a 40 or you got to just drink a few more. I mean, that's a trade-off.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of low in ABV, which is kind of nice sometimes when you just want to kick back and just taste some beer. But it's a little bit weaker, but it's still got that delicious taste. It's refreshing.
Yes.
Really, all that matters, really.
Yeah, sometimes you'll sacrifice that higher ABV for that smoother taste. I mean, we all know we've all drank some of that higher ABV, high gravity stuff, and some of it can be a little rough to consume when you're like, oh, this is 10% or 12%. Like you're getting that buzz, but the taste is it could be better.
You're giving one for another.
Yeah.
So listen, I got to pause. Official timeout. Are you wearing a SIBO shirt?
I am wearing a SIBO shirt.
Ah, my dude. I recognize that C font.
Yeah.
That's all I can see.
Oh, you're a big hip hop fan yourself, and
Yeah, I'm a big SIBO fan.
Yeah, for sure. He's probably in my top 5 actually of all time.
Yeah, very, very underrated. Yep.
He was actually Tupac's favorite rapper, as well as Pimp C and DJ Screw. For those of you who may not know Pimp C or DJ Screw, R.I.P. to all 3 of them.
Yeah.
They're absolute legends in the game.
Sure enough, and from different regions of the country, so to give the respect that they did to a West Coast rapper like that is pretty good props.
You got Roadhouse there with the keen eye, spotting everything. Look at that.
Yeah. That's old school. SIBO's old school.
Yeah, no.
My
definitely.
brother, if he'll comment, he'll know. He's going to introduce me to him.
Yeah.
I've seen Bum Wine Bob put some, because I'm pretty diverse in my music taste. I've seen Bum Wine Bob put some stuff up on Instagram that I like as well. I like a lot of classic rock as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm all over the place too with a lot of
Me
stuff.
too.
I like that. I'm a big classic rock, 80s, 90s. I like the 90s hip hop, rap, all that kind of stuff. So I'm all over the place.
Absolutely.
Music. It depends on what mood you're in, what you're drinking, and whatever fits the night, really.
Because I know you guys are big Four Loko guys. You get the Four Loko sponsor. I picked up a Four Loko jungle juice today. I meant to bring it downstairs. I left it up in the fridge upstairs. I didn't put it in the beer fridge down here. Unfortunately,
Probably a good choice then.
But that,
That's probably good. That's probably a good mistake right there.
yeah. But I've been having a little bit of the Seagram's vodka. This is it's not my favorite vodka is probably Tito's, but for like $18,
Oh
18,
yeah.
you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, it's the other the vodka price. I mean, it's the prices of everything too. I mean, I'm not like, especially when it comes to vodka. I mean, are you? What do you like to mix with your vodka? What's your? Are you drinking it straight up? Are you mixing it, or what do you do with it usually?
Sometimes I mix it up. Sometimes I'll drink it straight. Sometimes I'll have a little shot. But my favorite is probably I'll take like a seltzer water and then pour a little bit of cranberry juice in there.
Okay.
Just like a little splash of it,
Mm-hmm.
To me, that's just absolutely phenomenal. I guess they call it a Cape Cod, but to me, it's great.
Just
I like to mix
refreshing.
mine with ice.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just hey, whatever it takes, man. Whatever you got to do. That's
Yeah. It wasn't like that when I was younger. I was just strictly beer, occasional shots of whatever. Wasn't until I started really dabbling in hard stuff till I was in my 40s, mid 40s or so. So maybe the last 10, 12 years.
Yeah, I'm 38, so it's been probably 3 or 4 years, so probably around the same time as
Yeah. Your taste buds change. I guess
yeah,
for me, I just maybe matured a little bit.
yeah.
I'm still immature. I mean, I'm still
It's
drinking the old stuff, but
yeah. Still here doing this, right? So that's
you know,
somebody's gotta do it.
I may or may not have had Manischewitz in my teenage years. Not sure. I've always seen it, and I've always bought off the bottom shelf. So it's always been a kind of an inside joke with Bob and I. We never really wasn't a classic in the
no.
realm of
It's just
people.
where it was sat on. It always sat on the shelf
Yeah,
next to the bum wines. It was always there next to. Like I said, I had the picture. I have the picture of it sitting there on the shelf next to a bottle of Thunderbird, and it'd be next to that, next to the Night Train. It would just be sitting there in that same category with your, like, when I picked this one, I think it was like Arbor Mist was the one right next to it. So it's with those same cheap. There's probably some Boone's Farm in there
yep,
as well, but it always had this aura of, we don't know, it's the kosher wine, and a lot of them are usually covered in dust. But it is a big seller, for people that need the kosher wines and are celebrating any Jewish holidays or stuff like that. So when we saw it, like this right there, see right next to the barefoot wine, Thunderbird,
look at
and
the
then
dust.
the Manischewitz and the dust that was on that bottle. Now in all honesty, the liquor store that had that was kind of a crappy establishment compared to where I picked my bottle up today. The shelves here, these are
Yeah,
pretty much all cleaned off, and I think they have a good rotation. I mean, this is like a larger chain liquor store,
uh-huh.
so it depends on where you're going for it there. So when we were just thinking about it and just like, okay, we'll do the Manischewitz wine. That 40-ounce, horror show was like, all right, let's be, because how quick Roadhouse can drink. That's been well stated here. Regardless if it's a can of Four Loko or an MD 2020 or a beer, it doesn't matter what he's drinking. He'll drink it quick. And then Fortnite's Horror
She's
Show brings up the challenge of saying, I bet, he down it in 10 minutes and then brought it down to 5 minutes.
yeah.
So we will see. We will see how quick this will go down. There's no official timer for this, but well, we'll see. We'll keep an eye on the clock just to
Right.
see. So we went out searching, and I picked up the Concord Grape Manischewitz wine here. So this is, I don't know if it's essentially the OG classic, but I view the Concord Grape as the like the standard bearer
Correct.
grape wine.
I went with the elderberry. I don't even know what an elderberry is, but
Sounds good, right?
yeah. So I'm just And we talked about this and wasn't sure, and somebody could correct us. Do you drink it room temperature? You drink it cold? You know, what's the deal? I chilled mine,
You gotta-
but
Yeah,
I'm excited. I've been wanting to do this for a long time,
yeah,
even
yeah.
before it was brought up. I just never took the time to buy it to drink it.
Yeah, and it's fairly cheap. I think
Sure.
this
I think
was. I
mine was
think I mean it
$8.
was. I was just say I think it was $6.99
Yeah,
because this is the 750 milliliter
yeah,
bottle here. I think it was $6.99 or so for this because I know this. I got this in the Natty Daddy at the same time, and it was about $10 and change
yeah.
for the two of them there. So
Good
let's
deal.
let's crack this open. Get into some Manischewitz wine for the
I don't need that
first
cap.
time ever.
I even brought me a fancy glass.
I debated it too. I said, do I break out a wine glass
I wanted
for
to see,
this?
I'm holding
But
up to the light, and it's just your typical purple color, but
yeah, I thought I debated on taking out the wine glass, but I'll just use one of these.
well, someone was also saying to get it to where it says kosher on it because it's made with real sugar.
Right.
So,
All right. Here we
cheers.
go. Manischewitz. Cheers.
Cheers, boys.
God dang. I'm not even going to cuss on this because it's kosher.
you gotta be on
That's
good
pretty
behavior
freaking
now.
good.
Yeah, very sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
I like that. I like that a lot because it's nothing like what we're normally drinking.
No, and this one here is at the Concord grape is at 11% on this one here.
And the elderberry is actually 10.
Okay, so I got you beat. I got you beat on 1% on the.
So they Jewed me out of 1%. I know that's not easy.
The American Concord grape, specially sweetened, containing not less than 51% Concord, kosher for Passover, under strict supervision by the Union of Orthodox Jewish Congregations of America. Is that no, Jay? It is not. It is not Ripple. But I'm a little surprised that. I mean, I was expecting something with a lot more bite to it, but
yeah,
but it's not. It's fairly sweet, but I guess it can't really have that because it is a kosher Jewish wine,
mm-hmm.
so it is going to be more drinkable than I was in the mindset of thinking it was going to be like a night train type wine with like that strong burn to it.
Sure.
At the end, but then you have to think of the market that's going for this. It is just, I mean, it's the kosher Jewish wine. It's nothing. It's not a 17% bum wine.
Yeah, grandma. This is probably one thing that only gets grandma drinks on Passover once a year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But not
I've
bad.
Any hood wine. I think the last time was I think it was Blueberry Cisco. Probably 5 or 6 years ago now. Actually, it's been quite some time. But I remember me and a couple of my coworkers. We were in California together for a job, and I think we killed that bottle of Cisco in probably about 45 seconds.
Oh wow!
Was that one of the big bottles?
Passing it around.
Oh yeah, we passed it right around. We killed.
Yeah.
It. And
yeah, it'll go quick. If you're passing it around, I mean, it's like it's tough if you're drinking it yourself, sitting there sipping on it your bottle. But if you're going around passing it, it'll go down pretty quick.
Especially if your people are savages like us.
Yeah, if you're very generous with your swigs on it, then it'll go down pretty quick.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Good. I've got a little bit of Cisco left, and that's the last I know of.
I haven't probably since around then. I haven't seen it.
Yeah. Well, I ran
Yeah.
across some last summer, and in a search discovery, and there was 4 bottles, and I bought all 4 of them. I sent Bob. Did I send you 1 or 2?
One bottle.
1. Okay. I think I drank 1 right away. Used
Yeah.
1 for the Snoopy special, and then the other one I've been nursing on. But yeah, good stuff right there.
I know. Sadly gone missing and discontinued. At least, I guess we still forgot the official word that Cisco is discontinued, but it's pretty much all signs have pointed to yes at this point. When it's been a few years since anybody's found any new stock of it anywhere, and the places that used to have it no longer carry it anymore. That pretty much says that. Yeah, it's sadly, I think it's gone at this time with the same thing, just like the Night Train and the Thunderbird, which I still have people reaching out to me saying, "Hey, do you know where I can find any Night Train or Thunderbird, or where can I, pick some up?" I'm like, "Look, you just got to go searching. That's what we always say. You just got to get out there and get looking, and maybe you find the unicorn. Maybe you get lucky that you find that place that has that dusty bottle sitting in the corner shelf somewhere." That's all you can hope for with it. I mean, there's no new places no new stores gonna stock it. You got to find those dirty, grimy stores that it might have it a stock from 10 years ago still sitting out there.
And it's great. It's a great feeling to find something that you like. What was that? Wild Irish Rose, that green apple I found.
Yeah, with the label half falling off of it, and it was like it's been sitting on. It's been sitting there for years.
The label was barely stuck to it, and if it would have fell off, nobody would even known what that bottle was. The back label had long been gone, so that was a good find.
Absolutely. Where'd you find that one?
Just a random liquor store I walked into. Never been in it before. I seen it, pulled in there. Started going through the beer cooler, looking what was available, and then I hit the wine aisle as always. Search bottom shelf, and it wasn't even sitting out front; it was sitting back. And you got to get down there and really look. And if I wouldn't have just got my fat ass bent over a little bit more, I'd have missed it. So it was a good score.
I miss those days, man. It doesn't seem like that happens as much anymore. I remember back in the day.
Why, you skinny?
Going store to store and finding like different 40s that you can't.
Yeah.
I miss that too. Yeah, it's gotten very, very rare and few and far between where you can find new stores that have that different selection. Everything now it's all the same shit everywhere you go, and all the classics have all been overtaken by like these rows of hard seltzers or whatever canned malt beverages that are out there.
And the 900 different flavors of vodka.
Yeah. And it's like, and I go back and I look at pictures from 10 years ago that I took of the coolers of stuff. And it's like, you had all this stuff, your Colt 45, your Old English, like all this stuff, everything lined up there. And you go back to the same places now, and it's just like a row of 50 different Mike's
Modelo
Hard drinks or Modelo drinks. All this stuff, it's all this shit. And it's like, we want the classics, man.
Yeah.
Going in there, looking at the bottom. Okay, where's the 40s? Maybe you can get something unique, something different. But unless you're traveling out of state or going to different places, that's the only time now that you find anything different. If you're in your same local area constantly, you're not going to find anything new ever.
I'm afraid 40s are becoming extinct.
Yeah, I remember probably about 15 years ago, we went to a place, actually on my birthday. My wife took me to a bunch of places in Connecticut to look for beer. And we found a place that had, I don't know if you guys remember, Black Label 1111.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
There, and I got a case of that. They had Blue Bull tall cans. I think they had Country Club, Ballantine Ale 40s, and it was just a great time. And we'd go back there periodically, get Black Label 1111 40s, and then Black Label 1111 disappeared, as well as Big Bear. I used to travel to Albany, New York. I'd travel 4 hours each way just to get Big Bear 40s. There was a place called well, it's still there, I'm sure. It's kind of like an ice cream shop, convenience store place in upstate.
Okay.
And every single Stewart shop always had Big Bear 40s. So I always traveled to upstate New York, usually traditionally Albany, and they'd always have Big Bear, and I would clear them out of all the Big Bear I could get.
Nice. 1111 has a special place in my heart.
Oh yeah, Big Bear is absolutely phenomenal. I remember 40 Ounce Fear telling me, because we were going to West New York, and 40 Ounce Fear told me back in the day that we could get it in a place called Binghamton, New York. So we stopped. The first store we stopped at, they had Big Bear 40s. They had Ballantine Ale 22 ounce bottles. There was another store we stopped at. They had plenty of Big Bear 40s. Like, I think we leave them with about 30 Big Bear 40s.
Nice.
See, I never had Big Bear. I've always wanted Big Bear. Never found it. Never had a chance for it. Whenever I see those pictures pop up that either 40 Ounce Fear or somebody posts out there, I'm like, son of a bitch! I really wanted one of those, and I never got one.
Well, I still have a really old ass 32 ounce. Put a challenge where you drink a 25-year-old Big Bear 32 ounce.
Hey, like at 25, we were wondering, okay, when we get to, if we get to 2,500 subscribers, we'll do that for the 25-year-old.
Look, flag it. Horse, don't flag that shit.
Yeah.
Because we'll make it. We might be 20 years from now, but we'll get there.
Yeah. Exactly. At that point, it's 50-year-old.
That'd be,
like,
we'll
ooh.
just add the age to it.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever dove into any of those older 40s? Like, I know sometimes people will say they'll crack open like a 20-year-old, like the Colt 45 Power Master or something like that. Horse, have you ever gone into any of those older ones and tried them after 20 years or so of sitting there?
So the two that I've had Hurricane Ice, old school OG 40 ounce crew member, San Jose 40 ounce drinker sent me a full Hurricane Ice 40, and that was actually pretty good. That one wasn't too old though. He sent that to me around 2009, 2010, and it was expired from like 2004, and that actually tasted pretty good. And probably the oldest one I ever drank was a St. Ives Premium. I had 24 ounce, the 24 ounce Tyson 24 ounce can, Mike Tyson, and that actually, it didn't taste terrible. It tasted like apple juice basically. I bought it and poured it into a can, and I put the video up on YouTube years ago. Most of my videos are down now. But maybe I'll share those with you guys at some time.
Okay.
Make some videos. I got a couple hundred subscribers, but it's been a hot minute since I've made a malt liquor video. But maybe at some point I'll dust the shoes off, as they say.
Mm-hmm. Get back in the game.
Yeah. But I'd Hurricane, being 6 years expired, was actually pretty damn good. And like I said, St. Ives Premium was the Tyson Holyfield one, was just basically tastes like apple juice to me. So that wasn't too bad either.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess it depends too. I mean, are these sitting and have they been chilled the whole time? Have they been out? I guess if they're back and forth, it's been sitting on a shelf somewhere. I mean, if it's been in the fridge for that long, it's going to be a lot better than just sitting on a shelf somewhere. So,
my hypothesis on this is with the age, they took more effort with better sealment, better caps. You buy something now, it's half-assed done. You get a bottled beer, be it Miller Lite, Bud Light, whatever, and it's been in your fridge for a year and a half to 2 years, and you crack it, motherfucker's going to taste bad.
Absolutely.
I mean,
This
but
right,
yeah, I think,
I got this Schlitz High Gravity.
yeah,
This is the old label. This
Mm-hmm.
expired back. When the hell did this expire? August 2nd of 2021.
nice.
This, I'm sure this tastes disgusting.
That's not too old though. I mean,
8.5%. I've noticed that the higher the ABV, the faster it spoils.
Okay.
So that just in my experience.
Yeah.
yeah, it could be. Yeah, I mean, I drank. What did I have? I mean, it was only a 2021. The Old English 800 high gravity, the 42 ounce I had of that I had picked up a couple years ago. I had sitting in my fridge, and then a few months back, I cracked that open. So I mean, that was only about 3, maybe 2.5, 3 years old, and that wasn't bad at all. But that's been sitting in my fridge the whole time, so it's been cold. It's been
And
sitting
in
there, so that
plastic.
wasn't bad. And it was in plastic. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that. I remember you posted that on Instagram.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah, so I guess it all depends on. And like I said, I think yes, Roadhouse is right. The older ones, how they were sealing stuff back then is going to be a lot better than everything that's half-assed now.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
I get that for sure. And Hector asks, I think Roadhouse was talking about this either the last time or one time about the Magnum malt liquor. About you
Yes.
had that guy that kept giving you 40s of that when you're doing work for him out there. So
Yeah.
I never had Magnum. Um, that one never came up in my travels.
It was pretty good. I mean, I wasn't turning it down. 340's a 340, but he just bought it because it said malt liquor.
Yeah,
He knew I
man.
was a big Colt 45 guy, big malt liquor guy, and I'm a purist when it comes to malt liquor. So I've always been a Colt 45 guy. Always been an Old English guy.
When it was available, we
Yeah.
used to have it all over the place, and I'd I used to go play poker with these with some people on Sunday nights, and like our ritual is, me and my buddy would stop off, we'd pick up beer, and I always get 2 Magnum 40s on the way because that was just what I drank in that area
Yeah.
up in Portland, Maine. 'Cause Portland, Maine, they had Magnum all over the place.
It's made by Miller.
Yep, yeah, it was made by Miller. Actually, had
Yeah.
it on the label actually.
So when I was brewing my own beer, I looked into research because I wanted to make my own malt liquor. There's this much information on making malt liquor. I have no idea what the process is. Why? I can make porters, I can make pilsners, I can make stouts, but I've never been able to find any grain build or fermenting process or anything on what makes malt liquor. And maybe I can get something. Now I would go on these beer forums and that you would see where people ask the questions and then the response from all the hipster brewers is why. Why would you want
want
to?
to do that? Yeah.
And it's just like, that turned me off anyway. It's the snobbish of the brewing community isn't as cool as like we are.
Absolutely.
So I was just like, fuck it, I'll learn on my own. But I never knew the process, never tried it.
Yeah, it has been. Malt liquor still has that stigma, and holy shit, look at him there. I think he might have. We'll have to check the tape and
Yeah.
the clock here to see, but I mean,
It was
he's pretty
good.
damn. Rodas is pretty damn close. I know it wasn't the 5 minutes, but we could have been a little over 10 minutes of finishing that Manischewitz there. So
There's no, I like a good challenge.
That's impressive, man. Another Valentine. I think because of that, I'm gonna grab something else real quick.
oh,
All right.
you go. All right, see, he's got to go for the big time here after Roadhouse pounds down that. So how was that? How was that elderberry?
I love it. I mean,
Manischewitz
I will
there?
probably look at my mouth.
I got the tongue there. I mean, I'm just kind of sipping on there. I'm not too far down here. I mean, on
No, the
freaking this year, it was a Roadhouse challenge out
It was
there.
really focused towards me.
Yeah.
It was like I got punched in the mouth. It was like my mouth bleeding.
Yeah, but not a bad
No, I
wine.
really enjoyed it. I'll probably go back and get the grape. I'll get the cherry, and I'll probably get another bottle of this one. I really liked it. It was actually nice. I think it's something I can
Hey, maybe
pour
for
a
the
glass of
maybe for like the holiday season, you can
just for fucking dinner.
yeah, that's what people said. People when I was looking at it and I was wondering, okay, do I chill this? Do I not
Yeah.
chill it? And I was searching online, and people said, "Oh, well, if you chill it, it really releases the aromas and the flavor." You know, trying to make this really sound
Yeah,
like
it didn't smell shit.
this high class wine here, but not.
What'd you bring there, or what'd you find?
What did I little Old English.
Ooh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Love it.
This
There you
is
go.
I haven't seen 40 of Old English here around me in many years. I've seen 22 ounces for a while, but
I love
I can get talls all day.
I love the 22s. There's actually a place in Warwick, almost say Connecticut, Warwick, Rhode Island. It's called Haxton Liquors. Haxton Liquors, and they have St. Ives 22s there.
Oh, wow. I
Ooh,
think
yeah.
the 22 ounce is probably the perfect portion
Oh, absolutely.
for me. The last drink is just as cold as the first drink.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That
So-
Oli and like you say, you got to hook him up. He wants a well, we'll tell you. You can get you want a BWB T-shirt. You can get him on the
tpublic.com.
website. You can get the TPub. We'll put the link out there in the there's the and we have
He said so when I drive the school bus.
yeah. Also have a 300 IQ wizard here saying King Cobra makes a good 40 ounce, and we did that too. Hey, Roadhouse pounded down that one last time. That he didn't realize he got a 40. He thought it was a 32, and he was like, "Oh shit, I got a 40 ounce."
Oh, I know it. I didn't realize it. No shit.
Now, Horse, is that the regular Old English, or is that one of the West Coast ones there?
This is the 5.9, so this is the East Coast version.
Okay.
So wait a minute. I'm confused here. What is the difference in West and East?
So East Coast is 5.9%. West Coast is 7.5.
Oh shit. Okay. Respect.
A little bit more of a punch.
Yeah.
It actually, at first, when I first started joining the 40 ounce crew and started trading 40s and collecting 40 ounce bottles, I preferred the East Coast version. But as I got older, taste buds changed, like we were talking about before. I actually prefer the West Coast version now. A little bit stronger. It has a little more potent, but it does still have that kind of same crisp taste to it. If you know what I mean. You guys know what I mean when I talk about the Old English having that crisp taste to it.
Yeah. And that, that nostalgic taste that I always go for, like at 40 of King Cobra, when I took that first drink and the just the flavoring, the smell and everything went all the way up into my nostril, just overtook all my buds. That took me back to the first time I had malt liquor. And that's what I search for every time I crack one.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I used to drink King Cobras back in the day when I was like 17.
Yeah.
There was a place that sold to me when I was underage, and actually, my mother caught me on Easter Sunday one year. I was probably about 20 years old, 19, 20, something like that, and I had her give me a ride up to the store, right up the street from my parents' house, to get some King Cobras, and I got some like bags of chips and shit, and some like energy drinks and stuff to put on top so she wouldn't notice. And she, "Oh, what did you get?" Bag, and she saw the King Cobras, and she's like, "You bought beer?" And like grabs one of them, rips it out, and I just like grabbed hold of the rest of the bag and bolted out the fucking door, and then just started running down the street.
Yeah.
Cracking it open like I drink
Take it to the dome.
Don't take this from me. This is my 40. I paid for this.
Exactly. She goes in to tell the people, "He's not 21. You shouldn't be selling to him." But
Oh shit! Blew up your spot.
didn't change a fucking thing. The next day I went in there and they still sold to me. So
Yeah.
That's the beauty about the old school bodegas back then. They didn't give a shit, really. As long as you were cool, they were cool.
Yeah. Yes. I've never had one of the West Coast Old Englishes. That's all. I think that's one that's on the list there to
Well, that's going to
try
show my ignorance. I didn't know there was
as
a
well.
difference.
Yeah. Yeah. See, you learned something today. See, that's what we say. This podcast is fun and educational out there. We
I won't
spread the
retain
good
you.
word, and we teach people about the world of malt liquor and drinking. So,
well, I'll be
you learn something.
in October, so I'll send you guys a couple.
All right, cool. All right, we're looking forward to that. Yeah, I always see that the people that like, and because wasn't the and were those ones in glass the whole time too?
Nope, those went to plastic as well.
Did they? Okay, I wasn't
Wow.
sure. I know some people kept saying I don't know because that whole switch, and then when they were switching back to glass, how it took so long for at least on us on the East Coast to get them back, and people when it kept floating out slowly over the past year or so before. I know people were saying, "Oh, they had showed like the West Coast ones were in glass," and then we were waiting for the East Coast ones to show up. And then that first day walking into the store and seeing that glass 40 of Old English back on that shelf, that was amazing. After having to, deal with, these things for
I
for
think
10
that's what
years.
happened here in my region in Kentucky. I never once in this state seen a plastic 40. Never once. And I think when they switched over and distributed,
They just
the
gave up.
distributors here just gave up on it and just didn't even bother bringing it in. And I think that, if I put the math together, or memory, I think that's when the glass OE was gone. And
Well,
that's the last I've seen a big portion of it. Colt 45 has always been in glass here.
Mm-hmm.
I went out
Yeah.
west when the glass first came back, and it was hard to find at first. And then they had it for like about a week or two, and then it disappeared. And then around the time that the East Coast started getting OE in glass, and so then I couldn't find OE on the West Coast in 40 ounce. We could find the 24-ounce cans, 7.5%, but we couldn't find the glass 40-ounce bottles. And so then I went back east, and I couldn't find it in my area. And then I went back to California, and then the glass bottles started popping up out there. And it was kind of weird, like almost like there was some sort of glass shortage or something. Like it was on the West Coast for a little while. But
Yeah.
The pendulum swings.
Yeah.
It was really weird. Now everybody's happy. We got it on both coasts. So.
I know. It was 10
When you
years.
travel, do you travel by plane or are you driving?
Usually by plane if I'm going to California.
Okay.
I go to Connecticut sometimes too, but I travel all over the place. But
Yeah, I get that. That's awesome.
but
Now, when you send now when you bring those back, you bring them on with you. You get on the plane, you bring them with you, or do you ship them back, or
yeah, I'll put them in my checked luggage, or sometimes I'll ship them home in a box through the mail. Also, like I got a buddy, we're going out for quite a few months, and he's driving his truck out, so I'm probably going to stick a couple of cases of it in the back of his truck.
yeah, load them up, man.
Yeah.
If you have the means to do it that way, just give me a couple cases, throw them in there, and drive them back. You come home,
Yeah.
you get to enjoy it. That's the best.
Love that shit.
So it'll be a good time.
There's nothing better than finding a good discovery, it's fucking money.
Yeah, and that's what we said. That's what sucks is that you don't get that often anymore. You don't get that thrill of finding stuff. Like I said, you really have to get out there and get searching for those rundown stores that will be carrying those bodegas and the shady stores in the bad parts of towns that might have crap out there that's been sitting there for years. I mean, otherwise you just find the same shit all over the place. And look, that he's got the pile driver there. Look, that's that guy that I was always searching for.
That was the orange juice one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
45 power driver. The first time I saw this was in L.A. Probably I think it was back in 2018. And actually, it tastes like a ghetto mimosa. It actually was not bad at all. This one is, I don't even know how old it is. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Witz Blitz or not, but she sent me this with a bunch of other cans a couple of years ago, and I think it was expired then. So I'm pretty sure that this thing is past time.
Yeah, I think that was about like 10 years ago, I think, when they came out with that, or
Yeah.
around that time. So I remember seeing the posts from Colt 45 saying, "Oh, Colt 45 pile driver," and I went out searching, and no place over here
Yeah.
had that stuff. And then I think it wasn't out. I don't think it was out for too long, maybe a year or so.
Yeah,
And then they got rid of it.
I found it in 2018 in LA, and
Okay.
I actually had it for like, because I went up to go see the hell did I go see? It was Too Short and the Alcoholics, I think. Yeah, it was Too Short now at some place in the middle of the hood, and I was just like, I'm gonna go up there. I'm gonna see Too Short. I'm gonna see the Alcoholics, and that was a good time. And I found Colt 45 Power Drive. I got contact high just being there because people were just like, it
Oh, unreal. Yeah.
I bet. Yeah.
was ridiculous, but that was a good time. And found the Colt 45 Power Driver. Actually, they had Magnum 42 plastic bottles up there back then as well.
Yeah.
And actually, one other thing I'd like to show you guys, if I can.
Look at it. We're on the road here. We're going on the
Here
tour,
we go.
guys.
Love it. Love it.
Saddle up.
I don't know if you guys remember the brass bull. Can you see that?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's the Schlitz Bull, same ABV as Schlitz Bull Ice at 8.2%. I only got to try. I think I had the one. I never got to try.
Okay.
But that was another one of those flavored malt beverages that came out, and that was probably available for about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It was available long enough for them to make a sign for it, so that
Yeah.
says something at least.
I found the sign on eBay, and I was like, I have to, because I have a fetish for the Schlitz Bull. I just absolutely love it. That's just my thing. I love the Schlitz Bull. So
It's a classic. Hey, nobody beats the bull, man. So
Yeah. When I lived in Louisville, there was a liquor store called Liquor World. You could get Schlitz in 12-ounce cans, the blue.
Yep.
And they had it there all the time. It was really good. And then I don't know what happened. That they had like 4 or 5 locations across Louisville, and then one day they were fucking done, shut down, cardboard on the fucking windows.
all right, bro. Okay, Roadhouse. I got to tell you here, you're lucky because I just looked on my Twitter page here, and like we have some loyal viewers and listeners here.
Gotcha.
That, and I'll take a let me get a screenshot of this really quick of the official time it took for you to drink that bottle.
Oh wow.
So I went back and looked.
AI bots.
See, no, I know these guys. I know this. Then these are some friends of the show.
Yeah.
Here. So let me see if I can get this in here because I just refreshed the page really quick, and they're like, "Okay, oh crap, I got to remove a picture here." All right, let's get this out of here. Right, to get the official time it took for Roadhouse to finish the bottle of Manischewitz. It said we had the challenge here. We started it at the 10-minute challenge and then got a little cocky with the 5 minutes. But the official time here was 17 minutes and 14.61 seconds. It says here, with our good friends from the Drinks with Josh, America's favorite podcast, said this was Roadhouse official time. He would have easily done 10, maybe 5 if he weren't waxing poetic on malt liquor and hipster brewers. So if you had been focusing on your drinking, you probably could have done it with
I mean, we have such good conversation, such a great guest with so much knowledge of malt liquor. I mean, It's kind of mesmerizing.
But for them for them to go through and really time it out,
Yeah, appreciate that.
that is amazing. So hey, we'll drink to that.
Well, next time I'll do like that one guy you seen do with that Corona and just do.
Yeah,
Just go ahead and take it to the dome.
yeah.
I'll take it to the dome. That was pretty good shit.
Well, now you have 4 other flavors to try out with it. So
I don't know if I want that cherry though.
You guys see that video of it's like a reel or something like that where the guy, he has like this table set up in a parking lot and he challenges people. He says, "Hey, if you can drink a beer fast."
yes.
Give me $20. If you can beat me, I'll give you $100.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sat there, he made like $500 that day.
Yeah.
Hey, Roadhouse,
I couldn't beat him.
There's your calling. Go ahead. Go do it.
No, that dude I don't know. He got his gag reflex removed or something.
Hey, you drink pretty damn quick, man. Don't sell yourself short.
I watch those guys. They'll take a pint and just turn up and down, and they're done. I can't do that. I got to at least swallow 1 or 2 times.
Walrus, the guy that over 800 clubs.
Yeah. Badlands Booker did the 1600.
1600.
He did 440s.
That's insane.
And it's like under 5 minutes, 440s in under 5 minutes. Badlands.
Ooh, man. I mean, that's crazy. I cannot drink that quick when it comes to that stuff. Man, you can ask my friends. I've never been one. I cannot chug beers that quick or stuff like that. It's just something. But I mean, I'm one that just likes to enjoy it and savor it. But I mean,
I'm all about
you got to do what you got to do.
Most crazy one to me was way back in the day. I don't know if you guys have seen this before or not, but he was from the 40-ounce crew as well. I forget his name, but I think it was it was either Evil Eye 40s or 40 40s, one of the two, both 10%. So I kind of mix them up sometimes, but either way, he drank 2 of those in 5 minutes.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Yeah,
I've often wanted to try the old straw snorkel carbureted and chug a 40. I've never been able to turn a 40 up and just chug it, just for the fact that they're usually too fucking cold. And at some point, I don't know, I got a freaking sensitive tongue, and the carbonation starts to eat at it, and I got to take a break. But I need to chug a 40 of like water or something like that. But I have never tried to dome a whole 40.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I want to do the straw thing so I don't have to worry about that bubbles.
I guess you have to research it, see what the best way to do it is out there.
But I want to do it out of the bottle. I don't want to I just poured this PBR in this. This is a New Belgium Brewing actual glass for fucking drinking beer. Who do they make? Fat Tire? New Belgium?
I think so.
Oh, wait, it's on the wall right here. It's screwed to the wall. Yeah. Fat Tire. Look here.
Yeah. See? Yeah, there we go. See, there it is.
Yeah. Get this back up without fucking up. Well, here's the thing. If you're drinking Manischewitz to get shitty drunk, it ain't going to happen. If that was a Four Loko, I'd already be in bad shape already. That happened the other night. At a USA, couldn't talk, blah, 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 blah.
You'd be fucked up if you drank one of these.
Ooh,
What's that?
Double axe.
Double
11.7% 40-ounce.
Nice. God dang. You're just full of tricks.
See, he's got all the good stuff over there. He's hiding it over there.
Oh yeah, I think that Cody Jinxack guy sent this to me. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him or not, but he's from Canada. and sends me some Canadian beers sometimes. And that one.
I was gonna say that's like the higher on the just a regular axe head, right?
Yeah, it's stronger
Okay.
than double axes. It's kind of like double malt, only way fucking stronger.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say because I got the axe head in my travels, and I sent one to Roadhouse, and he got to try that at one point. And that's another one that's hard to find over here. But you know, that's true. And what's your thoughts on the end of the double malt, the Colt 45 double malt going away?
And I gotta tell you that was a childhood staple for me growing up. It was always in my area. Actually, malt liquor in general, we had a pretty decent selection. You know, hindsight, looking back, I mean, I was kind of jealous of different areas back in the day, like Detroit or like the Bronx or Brooklyn or Chicago, that had all these different malts. But looking back, I had a pretty decent selection back in the day. We had private stock,
private stock, yes.
Crazy Stallion malt liquor. We had Schlitz Bull Ice. We had King Cobra. We had
Country Club.
Golden Anniversary. I don't know if you guys remember Golden Anniversary or not. Those like just a cheap ass. You could get a 6-pack for like $2.99.
Oh wow, no, I never had that one. No.
But yeah, St. Ides. We can get St. Ides back in the day. All that stuff's gone now, man. It really sucks. Now pretty much I get Ballantine Ale, Steel Reserve, Old English, and Colt 45 in cans. Actually, I can get 40 still in a couple spots, and Colt 45 high gravity 24-ounce cans. But other than that, maybe Hams, the Ham 6-pack, regular Schlitz 6-pack, not the Bull. So
did you ever get to try Colt 45 menthol?
No, but I do have an empty of that. Cool.
Show the can.
I do have an empty.
Roadhouse been talking about this Colt 45 menthol, and I'm like, I never had that. I never saw it. Never actually knew it actually
It's
existed
real.
in person.
I promise.
You're about to see it, my friend. The Cool Colt.
No, there you go. Cool Colt. Look at that. Colt 45 menthol, man. Hey, maybe that's coming back. Colt 45 said they're getting rid of double malt, but they're working on something new. So maybe it's the return of the Cool Colt.
That would be really cool. I kind of highly doubt it.
Yeah, I there's probably no chance in hell that's it. But
I can say, what's that?
If you
that's an old label.
Classic King Cobra bottle there.
There's a place.
Brown bottle.
There's a place right up the street from me. Well, I say right up the street, probably 20 minutes away, that has this bottle without the snake on it. As a collector, I want that fucking bottle. They have a Cool Colt 40 there, which I would have bought it, but they wouldn't sell me any of the bottles that they have. And I was like, I'll give you whatever you want. I just want a Cobra bottle. They wouldn't sell.
That's what threw me off with this is I thought I bought a quart. It didn't really look because of the shape.
Yeah, the fatter.
It didn't have the tit like that one did.
Yeah, they used to sell those in San Diego. You could get there's a grocery store called Food for Less. You can get 2 King Cobra 32s for $5. 2 for $5.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean
I can brag on this. I did back in the day when I was young. I did have Crazy Horse, and I did have Power Master. But
Power Master, but I do have a full one around here somewhere.
Nice. Figures.
It's hiding there somewhere.
I don't want to sound like a hater, but yeah.
Yeah.
Jealous, that's all.
All right.
I had a really pretty nice Colt 45 memorabilia collection years ago, and through a divorce or whatever, it all disappeared. I don't know what happened to it. I had old 45 advertisements from National when they were owned by National in the 60s and 70s, and that's all gone.
Yeah.
And that was nice. Advertisement signs, styrofoam signs with steel stamped horse, Bronco kick in. You know, it was disappointing. I don't want to talk about it.
Don't want to bring this down now.
Yeah, I'm already getting a buzz on. I don't want to get sad and cry on camera. Like I'm crying while you masturbate. Why?
As you're pouring your PBR into your glass over there.
Yeah, I'm being all fancy pants.
Yeah. I know you thought you drank that Manischewitz. Now you think you're the high class roller over there now.
You don't. I can always, throw it up there.
There you go. There you get that pinky up when you're drinking there.
Yeah, I can talk like that dude from Gilligan's Island, the rich one, Mr. Howe.
See? Oh yeah, it has my King Cobra can over here from the
new Cobra looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a great logo, the great design they have with the.
But the bottle he just put up there, I remember that.
Yeah, it's old school.
This one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. When I think of King Cobra in my head, it was just what he was holding up there.
Yeah.
I can show you guys a few different other bottles if you'd like.
Hey, why not? If you got it there. We're going on a tour, guys. Come on, saddle up, all right? Get your drinks. Buckle up.
So we got one of my prized possessions right here is the Hurricane malt liquor. This is
look at that.
Super old school. This is from like 95 or something like that.
Wow.
This, I don't know how old this one is. This is Cokie 900. I don't know if you got Cokie 900, but this is like the super old school label.
Wow. No, I don't even know that one.
Golden Hawk Classic Malt Liquor. I think this is another one I might have gotten from Brews 40. Oh, the Blue Bull, old school Blue Bull.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's what I used to drink in high school.
Yeah,
stubby top.
The stubbies. Yeah, those are all stubby. I have a Silver Thunder stubby. I don't know if you ever tried Silver Thunder, but I think
never.
Once or twice. And then my other favorite stubby has got to be the Black Label 1111.
All right. Golly, that takes me back right there. I mean, that's funny. I just haven't thought of that shit in so long.
Yeah, see, that's more of those things too that you kick yourself for not either trying the stuff or saving the stuff too.
You wouldn't believe how many of those I threw out the driver's window over the top of the car. Yeah, because that's all we did was drink 40s and drive around town and holler at bitches.
Yeah, then when you're done, just toss it out
just fucking threw it out the window.
Out the window, yeah.
See if you can hit a fucking stop sign you just blew.
That's amazing. I love it.
It's different times then,
Yeah.
I have somewhere, because I got a bunch of 40s and stuff boxed up around here. I got a full stubby old English 40s around here somewhere.
Respect.
Yeah, next time you have me on, I'll get some more stuff ready.
Yeah, we'll go through the next tour of the 40-ounce horror show arena over there.
Yeah. It's fantastic. Yeah, Jay Gordon was comment on my old collection. He's seen it. He knows all about it. I found a couple pieces like a jacket pin.
What is it?
A pin for your jacket, denim jacket back in the day.
Yeah.
45 can. And I found my Zippo Colt 45 Zippo that I thought I lost, but I found it. So
That's
I still
good.
have it. That thing's probably fucking
There you go,
30
you
years
guys.
old.
300 IQ is this. I missed the 40 ounces of laser for $1.
Laser.
Oh yeah, I got one of those around here too.
Don't worry, he's got that too, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah.
See, laser. Now you're getting everybody saying like,
Yeah.
I never had a I never had a laser. See, I kick myself too because when I was drinking at the younger ages, I wasn't going for the 40s or the malt liquor or stuff like that. We were just drinking whatever random cheap
Yeah.
beers and stuff.
I,
So
I,
it's like I
I'm really
remember
fascinated.
seeing some of that stuff on the shelves, but at the time it was like, oh well, okay, we were getting 40s. It was like, okay, we were getting 30 packs of whatever was the cheapest to drink. So
Yeah.
it's like now you're like, shit, man. If I could go back and drink that, it'd be great.
Well, so there was a 40-ounce crew member named Detroit 40-ounce drinker, and I haven't talked to him in years now, but Detroit back in the day was like the mega of 40-ounce selections. This is probably 2006, 2007, somewhere around there. He shipped me 15 different 40s, one of which was laser. And that was just absolutely incredible. Just 40s that don't even exist anymore. Schlitz Ice was one of them, not Schlitz Bull
Wow.
Ice.
Yeah.
I-
Just Schlitz Ice. Yeah.
But just stuff that doesn't even exist anymore. And absolutely grateful that I got to try those. And I still have the empties. Everything's kind of packed up and put away. But at some point, I'll show you guys at some point when I have time to display all of it.
I never in my life would have thought there'd have been a market for empty bottles. Out the window they went, all of them.
I was gonna say, yeah. At
You
the
didn't want
time,
that
it was
shit in your car. You're about to get pulled over at some point in the night.
Oh yeah, I mean, like one other one is I bought this.
I love it.
I found this on eBay for $5. This is Midnight Dragon Special Reserve Malt Liquor. I
Wow.
found it on eBay for $5. I used to have this book. So, long story short, I had a really dope 40-ounce collection that somebody came and took away and brought down to the Redemption Center because they didn't know what the fuck it was. And I got pissed off. And this was one of the bottles that disappeared. I found this on eBay probably maybe a year ago, $5.
Wow.
And worth every fucking penny, in my opinion.
Nice. That's great. That's awesome.
So I was able to replace this bottle, which I don't even remember how much I paid for it originally, but for $5, absolutely.
Yeah. Dead nuts. Love it.
Yeah. Like I said, even the old ones that I had or drank at the time, I never saved. But over the past few years, I started saving the 40 bottles that I drank. I got them sitting over behind me over here now, just for safekeeping. You never know what you might need or what you might have, or like you see all the people with the collections, the stuff 4S Horror Show has, and Brews 40 has, and 40 ounce Fear, and everybody. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, Brews 40 has way surpassed me. Obviously.
Well, yeah. You see, he's got a whole basement dedicated to walls of empty 40s of every malt liquor and beer you could think of out there, and so nobody can really match that at this point.
No, I don't think so. You can't acquire probably a third of what he's got.
No,
I will say,
I have chucked more than he's got out the window. I mean,
I believe that. I believe that. That's true.
He's fun, very fun to crush beers with.
Yeah. So back in, it had to be
I found
late '90s, very early 2000s. You
Yeah.
know, we had chat forums. We had 40ouncemaltliquor.com, had a chat forum.
That's
And
yeah, exactly. The 40-ounce crew. That's
yeah.
started for
And
me.
I was on there back then too. I was the 40-ounce killer.
Oh, yeah. I think I remember seeing you on there.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you know, I was on there almost every day, you know, at least browsing around, talking. You know, I knew people was trading regional 40s back and forth, you know, and I would reach out to somebody and they'd get all shitty with me, like, man, you just can't approach me asking me to send you something. I'm like, you know, respectfully, I'm asking you, you know, send me some Big Bear. I've never heard of it. I'm interested, you know. Then I got just fucking turned off by them clowns. So I was like, fuck all of them. I'll just keep drinking what I got and be happy. But I just,
There was definitely a amount of
there was a click there.
yeah. It was. It took a hot minute to get accepted because I went through my problems on there when I first started as well. People gave me a hard time.
I don't have the patience for it, but I tell everybody to get fucked real fast.
Yeah, I understand that. After a while, though, people warmed up to me and realized, okay, this guy, he's serious about the malts.
Yeah, it's legit.
Because I think there's a lot of that too. There's a lot of trolls on the internet, a lot of people that just want to fucking make problems and start shit. And so I think a part of that is carries into the malt liquor community.
Yeah, you got to do your vetting of people and say, okay, are you legitimate with this? Or you're just somebody here that's just stirring up shit, or just here just to waste people's
Yeah.
time. Is the whole thing. It's like, okay, are you serious about wanting to trade stuff? Because people don't want to put the time together to
Right.
trade stuff, and then you don't do it or you don't follow through, and then it becomes a whole big mess.
Because there were some guys that wanted Country Club. I had Country Club coming out my butthole around here. And I'll be like, I'll trade you some Country Club for some Big Bear. And you're like, just don't approach me. That you can't just approach me like that. You know what, motherfucker? Fuck you. So anyway, you remember the old website, the Colt 45 Experience?
That one I don't remember now.
It's still there, but it's a classic. It's really good, but it's in that same era. You know, it's back in Internet 1.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
the beginning of the
Yeah.
basic web.
Yeah. So Colt 45 Experience, you can go on there and still see it. It's a fucking classic. You can take Billy D. Williams' smooth this test.
Oh, really? Okay, I'll have to check it out. Let's see. Honestly, I want to see how smooth I am.
You don't know about it, Bob.
I do not know about the Colt 45 experience here.
Do it right now. I'm not going to bed till you see it.
Let's see. Oh wow. Okay. See. Welcome to the website dedicated to the finest of malt liquors commercially available today. You find your way here. Accounts for malt liquor. Reward yourself by viewing what Billy D refers to himself as. Goddamn, that's some good site. Oh man, this is legitimately like
Web 1.
Web 1 here. I mean, I'll have
So
to.
one of the things on that thing was a location finder. So it helped you if you were in your travels, where was the best place you could go to buy Colt 45 at the best price. Now, at that time, I don't even know the year that I submitted mine, but it was I used to be able to buy Colt 45 for $1.27 of 40 at the Liberty Shell station on the corner of Liberty and New Circle. Now that store is long gone. There's a Lexus dealership there now. But dude, that was so fucking awesome back then.
All right, so I think I have to share this this site here, because this here, which is the Colt 45. I mean, look at this. The welcome to the website. Like, look, this is like original internet.
Damn, good sight.
That's some good sight. You know, you found your way here. You've established yourself as a true connoisseur of fine malt liquor. Reward yourself by viewing what Billy D's refers to himself as. God damn, that's some good sight. I mean, look at this here. I mean, this is like, yeah, the original internet here. Like, how many found you looking for? Here's your Colt 45
right there.
Yep, your tracker there. Advertising blitz. Yeah, there's the Billy D's smoothness test. Many faces of Colt 45, the Holy Grail, the classic guest book. I mean, who doesn't remember every website that had a guest book that you could see Colt 45 in the media? Yeah, if Billy D's that, goddamn, that's some good Colt 45. Look at this. He's finishing off the 40. He stole from Chewbacca before Chewie can kill him. Touching moment. And there's the classic
Spicoli
t-shirt. There's the Spicoli t-shirt there. That the Colt 45 Museum of Natural History. Look at that. Here you got the finest picture of Billy D endorsing Colt 45. That's true. That is the classic one there.
I gotta say, Bob, I can't believe you've never seen this.
I don't think I've ever seen this before. I mean, look at this. You got yes, there's more.
I proclaim myself Mr. Captain Colt 45.
Oh, here we go. Here's a nice Colt 45 poster to put up on your wall there. Look at this Colt 45. Look at this. Keep on keeping on. Look at this. That's
it's a frat room right there.
See there? I've seen this. I've seen this ad before. Yeah, I've seen that. Ladies and gentlemen, Coconut Willie. Oh, there we go. Billy Day enjoying the holidays with some Colt 45. He's having a good time there. See, you got some 40-ounce Colt 45 fans there. Look at this. Man, this is the original internet right here. With the Colt 45 experience. Oh, look at that Colt 45 cake. Look at that. Somebody had a nice Colt 45 birthday cake. It's a good birthday there. Arm wrestling over some Colt 45. See, look at all this stuff here. No, I guess they're doing an email.
Well, I want you while we're live right now to take the smoothness test.
All right, let's go back. Let's go to the smoothness taste. Let's go back here.
Damn,
all right. How smooth are you? Take the Billy D smoothness test to find out. This test was personally prepared by Billy D. Williams and involves actual situations in which he proved his smoothness. This highly accurate and scientific test brings instant credibility to the Billy D smoothness scale on an international level. So, all right, let's see. Okay. Look at this here. Are you as smooth as an ice cold bottle of Colt 45? Just answer these very realistic questions and find out how you rate on the smoothness scale. Unlike the SAT, you should guess one if you're not sure of it. Question number 1. When arranging a date with a lovely lady, you feel the best way to romance her is to A, meet her at the bus stop, B, pick her up in your 82 GMC custom van, but make her sit in the back with Murdoch. C, make her pick up some Colt 45 and Chinese food on her way over to your place, spending the entire evening making out on the couch. I mean, I think the tough one between B and C, I'm going to go with C. I want some Colt 45 and Chinese food.
Okay.
You're at the movie theater with your lady, and a loud gentleman behind you is knowing your girl. What do? Do nothing, sweat profusely, and hoping she doesn't ask you to intervene. Move to the seats, look around in annoyed fashion, turn around, growl at the man, pummel him like you did Sylvester Stallone in Rocky 3. Inform your lady that the movie isn't the real entertainment here, then proceed to make out for the rest of the show. I'm going to go with the make out on that.
All right.
All right. Number 3, your lady informs you that she wants to see other people. How do you respond? A, curl up in a fetal position and cry. B, find out who these other suckers are, track them down and bounce them off some telephone poles. And C, inform her that you were never dating, then make out with her, thereby assuring her loyalty to you. I think I track those suckers down. I like
yeah.
that. That's
That's smooth.
Yeah. Yeah, when something surprises you in front of your lady, what do you say? A, I just wet my pants. you, you ever sneak up on me again, I'll punch you in the throat. Or C, God damn, that's some good Colt 45. I think you got to go C on that one.
Yeah.
That's all
Yeah.
damn Colt 45. Okay. Ladies truly respect a man who drinks A, nature's waste of grain, Mickey's. Ooh, that's a B, nature's miracle, wholesome 2% milk. Or C, Colt 45 and lots of it. Gotta go Colt 45, works every time.
There we go.
Question number 6. You're at the restaurant with your lady and you see a man shouting at his date at the next table. Do you A, ignore it and enjoy your meal? B, shout, I hate suckers that disrespect women and children and run over to the table and dance on the guy's head like Michael Flatley, but a lot tougher? C, stroll over to the table, hit that cat over the head with a bottle of Colt 45 and spend the rest of the night alternating between your lady and your old lady and your new lady. I think C is the one for that. I think we all know that.
Yeah.
Question number 7. What works every time? A, St. Ides. B, beating up fools in order to save an old folks home. Or C, Colt 45. That's like a trick question there. That's like...
It is. There should be a D, all of the above.
Yeah, you can't really go wrong with any of these here.
Yeah,
But for argument's sake here, we're going to go with C, Colt 45. 8, when speaking with members of the opposite sex, you are A, terrified, angry, always mean and angry, or C, too busy making out to talk. I think you know what we're saying here. We're too busy making out here to talk.
Smooth.
All right, number 9. Suppose a coworker lies to your boss about you, costing you a valuable raise. Do you A, file a complaint with your boss, B, grab him by the ankles and slam him into the tree like a baseball bat, or C, seduce his wife? I mean,
Yeah, seduce his wife.
Yeah. I was gonna say it was a tough one between B and C there, but I think we'll go C. Number 10, which best describes your hobbies? Collecting Barbie dolls and comic books, welding, driving vans, ridiculing the insane, and throwing suckers. Or C, lounging with some Colt 45, making out with lovely ladies, and dealing with the Empire.
Yeah.
I think we know C, Colt 45. Number 11, the most important accessory in every man's wardrobe is A, a pocket protector, B, gold, lots of gold and feather earrings, an ambition denim jacket with sleeves cut off, and camo pants, and gold, lots of gold, or C, a Lando escape. I mean, I know they want you to go for the Lando, but I think I like the gold and the denim jacket. Okay, number 12, the final question here. When you ask people if you're smooth, they say, A, shouldn't you be playing Dungeons and Dragons? B, you can't be smooth with a Dicka mohawk like that. Or C, Dinka mohawk like that. Or C, goddamn.
Goddamn.
All right, let's see.
He is that Mr. T.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, ask Billy D how smooth you be.
All right, let's go.
Okay. Oh, I gotta switch it. Open up in a new window here. I gotta switch to this guy here to give you the reveal and do the wrong button.
Oh, dick.
I know. And boom. Your total was 34 out of a possible 36, or 94% smoothness. You are 5 bottles smooth. Goddamn smooth.
Right.
Try my magic recipe of 2 parts silk pillows, 2 parts Marvin Gaye, 4 parts Boone's Farm Strawberry Hill, and 10 parts High School Girl. Dress magnifique.
I'm just blown away. You've never known about this webpage.
I don't think so. I mean, maybe, but I don't remember ever dealing with this.
I used to get on this page every day. It was like my home screen.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, every day you're taking that test, seeing if you can hit that perfect mark.
That's right. I think I put that test together.
Yeah, did you create this website?
I'm on it. I mean, I on the locator, I'm on there. I'm gonna have to dig deeper now here. I'm gonna see if I can find who is behind the site here as a 40 Dance Horse Show, killing off that 40 of that old English
over there.
What do you think of that smoothness test there, hero?
The smoothness test is smooth, man.
I could
Man.
ace that thing. Fuck a ST.
Let's see.
When's that domain available?
Let's see. Okay, I'll drop him some mail. BillyD45@hotmail.com. I wonder if he's still active at that email. Mr. T versus Gary Coleman. All right, I'm not going to do.
Bob drawled up on us.
Yeah, I see that. Dropping
Dig too
out.
deep. I'll do that in my spare time there for.
He's got to pay his light bill.
For that there. All
Right.
right, we back. We're unstable
All
over
right,
here.
yeah,
I don't know.
you made it.
I don't know. I don't know. It
You-
keeps
you
it's
got
raining out there.
celebrated.
I don't know. Raining out there. It's who knows what's going on out there. But I think
Nah.
that might be the sign to.
That's
I
Billy
think
D using the force on you.
that's I didn't get that perfect score. That's what he does. He's gonna cut the internet connection
Yeah.
over here. So I'm sorry, Billy D. I will try to do better next time around for the smoothest test
I
there.
do have, I asked Jerry to set a timer for when bumwine.com comes available when that domain drops that day.
Yeah, I think they keep. I think they renewed it again out there, trying to get that bumwine.com to
Yeah.
take over that.
We'll get it one
Those
day.
those slackers over there that gave up on it there, but in the meantime, we have the Colt 45 Experience website to keep us occupied. But hey, we did the Manischewitz. I mean, Roadhouse
We
pounded
did.
down that bottle. I didn't go. I didn't
Hey,
go all the way
listen.
down there for that there, but it was quite an experience here with the Manischewitz Experience.
Yeah.
Cracking that open for the first time here.
Very
And-
grateful for the 350 we got. And, people get out there and spread the good word. We're going to have a whole lot more than that. But
Yeah,
me
it's just
personally-
get out there and do it. I mean, it's like people know it, but I don't know. It's like they can't hit the subscribe button. That's the whole thing. They're like afraid
Yeah.
to do it. It's like it's free, nothing you have to pay for here. You're not charging anything for you to join us here for these shows and the podcast. So tell your friends. We're over 350 now. 500's next, 1,000, and going from there. So.
That's
Hey,
what happens,
And,
baby.
and what do you want to see us cover for when we hit 500? That's the next challenge,
Yeah.
as they
40
say.
ounce horse show, he's cut off. He ain't know how to make recommendations now. No.
Hey, well,
It's
you
a good
have to
one,
now.
though.
I was gonna say you did it in 17 minutes. You
Yeah.
drank the bottle, so and that was not even trying to do it in a certain amount
Yeah,
of
I
time. So
wasn't-
if you were focused on it, there's no doubt in my mind you could have hit the 10-minute mark at the least, and probably 5 if you really wanted to
Yeah.
pound it down that quick. So
Well, I'm very grateful to have the opportunity to do this. Thanks, Bob, for having me on as always. And I'm going to sit back. 40 ounce horror show, dude. A lot of respect for you, buddy. You got a nice collection there, and I enjoyed you sharing it with us.
Respect to you, dog. We'll do this again sometime.
yes, definitely.
Absolutely.
Thank you for coming on here, hanging out with us here. We said it was fitting because you brought up the challenge to Roadhouse for the Manischewitz of 10-minute challenge, a 5-minute challenge. We were like, shit, let's get the man on here to join us here as we actually crack it open for.
I don't
time.
retain the brain cells anymore like I used to. I had to ask Bob.
Yeah,
Hey,
he's like, yeah, I know. He was like, who said that? Was it David? Was
I-
it somebody else? Who's the one that brought it up? And I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's 40 Ounce Horror Show. I know I did a clip of
I'm
it.
borderline vegetable.
Yeah, and especially when those drinks start flowing too. Woo, he's
I am
gone
bad.
in there. But
Well, hey,
Right.
we'll get a trade rock on one of these days there, Roadhouse.
Yeah, absolutely. I was going through and I don't have the volume of Instagram messages I get from people. I mean, literally, you got bumped down to like 150 on the row, and you get disappeared. And there's some. I opened up today that I had fresh messages from you. I didn't even know it. Because half the shit I don't look at.
It's all good, man.
So
I'll be back out west in a couple months. So
I need to put like Bob's come up, my wife's come up, and Bob's come up. They got stars by their names. I just need to do that with you. I apologize.
Adam, you got to put him on the VIP list over there.
Yes,
so
that's what it is.
get him on there. See, so
you guys enjoy yourself. I'm going to sit back. I'm irrelevant at this time.
Yeah, after how many PBRs you drink after that, Manischewitz?
4.
Okay, that's
2
not
before, and then 4 after.
Okay, all right. So 6 total within time frame. 6 PBR 12-ounce cans, right?
Yeah.
And a 750 milliliter bottle of elderberry Manischewitz wine.
I'm still thirsty. I need to get some now.
See, Roadhouse needs some more drinks. We all need some more drinks out there. But hey,
it's early.
hey, you know. But hey, 40-ounce horror show, man. Thank you for coming on here, hanging out with us.
Hey, thanks.
Having some drinks. It was always good chatting with you in general, but good to chat with you in person here for the first time. We'll definitely be doing it again, so you can dig deeper into your collection. Of 40s and good stuff there. And then here we got the Roadhouse is closed when the hands start waving. That's when Roadhouse is done. Yeah, see, he's got a middle finger for you there.
Yeah.
So,
my little brother,
So, but hey, we love it. We love it. Little brother, older brother, friends, family. Tell your friends. Smash that subscribe button on the Bum Wine Bob YouTube channel. Help spread the word. Yes, we're over 350 now. We just got to keep chugging along. We know that the people out there want to see it. You just got to get people to hit that fucking button. Is the problem out there? So spread the word. Tell your friends. The best of the worst in cheap booze is here. Bum with Bobcat. BumWineBob.com. He is Roadhouse. 40-ounce horror show. Anything else you want to say before we sign off here?
Hey, peace and love, man.
Hey, peace and love. See, tell your friends. Spread the good word. And until next time, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, dogs.
Motherfucker!